So you pulled for Yelan and she didn't come home? You're broke now and have no primos? You want a good hydro character that could also work for free to play? I got you. Xingqiu is all you need. Hello everyone, I hope you're doing great. In today's video, I'll be showcasing Xingqiu and everything you need to know about him. I'll be showcasing him as DPS and support, or most likely sub DPS. And in the DPS section, I'll be mentioning both, with the 5 stars characters and totally free to play, as I usually do in my other showcases. So if you didn't watch them, make sure to check them out. They may help you as well. So anyways, we'll be starting from his weapon, artifacts, any other options you can get, and we'll be testing that as well with the world bosses. So first thing, we'll be starting with the DPS build, and later on we'll be going for the support. So we're starting with the build. I'll be putting this weapon for him, the Missplitter. If you don't have it, you could put any other options like the Jade Cutter, that is also a 5 stars weapon. Also, you could use a 4 stars weapon that is also crit rate or crit damage. And for the artifacts, the ones I'll be using today are 2-piece Heart of Depth and 2-piece Wondrous Stroke. And also, I'll be mentioning other sets that I won't be using, but you could if you have good substance on them. As for the constellation, I have C6, and the talents 1 crown 12 by 9. And here's the ratio. I actually have little crit rate, but I preferred crit damage over crit rate. But I actually recommend balancing the crit rate more than that, at least like 50 or 60. But because I'm just doing a showcase and I won't be using it, like this is not my Xingqiu, because my Xingqiu is sub DPS. I don't put this weapon for him. I put actually the support weapon. And for my substats, this is the flower, the feather, attack sands, hydro damage bonus goblet, and crit damage circlet. Alright, so that's my Xingqiu, but also I want to show the build of my teams real quick. First of all, I'm putting Kazuha, Mona, and Bennett with him. This is so far the best team to showcase. This is my Kazuha with this weapon. These are the artifacts. C1, talent, Mona. Putting her on the Thrilling Tales, and for the artifacts, of course, Tenacity, the support build. Doesn't matter the substats actually in here, just having Tenacity is enough. C2, yeah, and for Bennett, this weapon, and these artifacts. C5. You won't believe it, but I had a nightmare today that I activated his C6. Oh my god. Anyways. Alright, so now we'll go to test him, and we'll be going through bosses also again with food buff and without food buff. So our first boss will be the Pyro Regisvine. Or just let me charge my ults real quick. Alright, good. Okay, let's go. Alright, so now I'll be using this, the swirling, Bennett, Kazuha. Come on, swirl. Yes, Pyro. Okay. 112. Alright. Okay, so that was without the food buff. That sword symbol wasn't the food buff. Now actually I want to try with this boss. We'll see if we can do some damage in here. Of course we could. We'll see how much. Okay, ready. And just to mention, it's also without food buff. Now again, Hydro. Swirl Hydro. 133, something like that. Nice, not bad. Alright, now we'll be going to Shogun. Alright, now let's see. Here's this. Swirl. Bennett. Now Kazuha. Okay. Ooh, that's quite nice. 149, almost 150. Okay, that's promising. So now we'll be with the food buff. I want to see the highest we can reach with Raiden. Okay, now I'll be eating the food buff. Okay, we're ready now. 182. Alright, that was nice. But I don't know, I feel it could be more. Alright, now we'll be going to Scara boss. Okay. Oh, the food buff disappeared. The moment I needed it. Okay, never mind. Okay, now I should do the rotation, right? This, then this. Bennett. Kazuha. Mona. Oh, okay. 233k. Okay, yeah. Finally. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so that was a showcase for the DPS Xingqiu with the Mist-Splitter and this team with artifacts 2 Heart of Depth and 2 Wanderer's Trop. Other options that you can use the Lava Walker, especially if you're doing a showcase. Actually, I recommend it more than if you were just keep playing him, and especially if Vaporize. The Pyro Resonance is increased by 40%, so that will make you do more damage. And also 2 Heart of Depth and 2 Gladiators, also a valid option. And beside that, 2 Wanderers and 2 Shimenawa could also work pretty well. And after all, I recommend you take the sets with the highest sub-stats you have. So now, before going to the support build, I want to just test him also with the free-to-play team that is consisting of only 4 stars. So I'll be putting, instead of Kazuha, Sucrose. I'll keep Bennett, and instead of Mona, I'll be putting, well, you have actually more than option. You could put Barbara. She will increase your hydro damage bonus. Also, Candace is a valid option besides Amber. I think I'll be using Amber in this case. We'll give her Tenacity, since Sucrose will be with the Verdescent and Bennett will be with the Noblesse. Just give her the Favonius and Tenacity in here. Good. I don't really need this leveled. We're using her for the Vaporize. Also change this. Give her a Thrilling. Yeah, like that. And for our Xingqiu, I want to give him actually crit weapon, but the only crit weapon I have as a 4 star is this one. So I'll give him the R1. I know this should be totally free to play, but I don't have the shop weapon. So, well, at least I took the R1, not the 5. So if you use the shop weapon, it'll be also good. Like, it's even crit damage. Mine is crit rate. And in this case, I'm focusing more on the crit damage actually, but what it do. Alright, anyways, so the unfortunate thing that I don't have more of that 5 stars food buffer, but yeah, what it do. I'll just use the 4 stars I have. Alright, again, first with Bennett, then Swirl. Oh, oh, what the hell?
What?
What? Did I get more than my 5 stars team? What? Wait, what? Wait a second, what the hell? Excuse me? It's not even with potions. Dude, I'm shocked. What the hell? Alright, free to play wins. I didn't expect to see that at all. I was even just thinking if I'll get more than 100. Alright, so that was the damage as you saw for the DPS Xingqiu, and for both totally free to play and having 5 stars on your team. And now I'll be going for the support Xingqiu. Now the build will be different, and actually it's the sub DPS Xingqiu. I don't think anyone would waste such potential and use him as totally support. For my build, the one that I use, because my Xingqiu is sub DPS, I'll give him this circlet. It will be 2 Heart of Depth and 2 Noblesse. This flower, it will take this. Yeah, like that. And same substats, just exactly the same. But if you need energy, you can use energy recharge sands. But if you are running the sacrificial sword on him, you don't need the energy recharge sands at all. Just if you want it, as you like, but it's not really recommended. You can already gain a lot of energy from the sacrificial sword. If you're running this Favonius, also you don't need, but that depends also on your ratio. You check it and see. My ratio will be like that, and it's totally enough, I can tell. And the goblet will be hydro damage bonus despite what you're running on the weapon, and here crit or crit damage. And yeah, everything the same. So we'll be testing my Xingqiu, my sub DPS Xingqiu in the Spiral Abyss. Alright, so there are literally a lot of teams that Xingqiu could be in. If it was totally free to play or with 5 stars, etc. Just literally so much teams that he could be in. But for now, I'll be trying one with 5 stars, and one team with 5 stars, and one with only 4 stars characters. So the one I'll be starting with the 5 stars, I'll be putting the team that I've been enjoying recently, which is Al Haytham Hyper Bloom team. It's so good, so I'll be putting him, Xingqiu, and Fischl. You can use Cookie Shinobu in here instead of Fischl, and you can also use Nahida instead of Al Haytham or instead of Zhongli with Al Haytham. So it's totally flexible. Now let's go and see how would that work. Okay, so I will start with Fischl, then Xingqiu. See, it's so much fun. Literally one of my favorite teams so far. And it's still there, the swords. Isn't that so cool? And I got my ult back. His energy recharge is so good, no problem with that at all. Also having Fischl here as battery is so good. By the way, I'm not testing here how fast I do it, because I was ignoring the ults. I was focusing on how Xingqiu is working with the Haytham. So he's ready, every time we switch to him, he's ready. Sacrificial sword gives a lot of energy recharge, and it's so good, best in slot so far. Alright, now we'll be going back again, but with only 4 stars. I'll be putting Sucrose, Bennett, and Xingqiu. Besides them, I'll be putting Shenling. I'll be giving her the catch. Alright, like that. Mm-hmm. 75. He's not even DPS. See how fast was that? Isn't it so cool? It's literally amazing, and the energy recharge of this team is also dope. Just like it is, it's ready again. See the damage? Even that he is sub DPS with only 4 stars. That's so good. I don't know what to say, but that's so good. Alright, so I have to mention this, that the emblem set is his best in slot sub DPS build, actually. The 4-piece emblem is so good on him, but I don't have the best substats in here, you know. I have best with 2 depth and 2 noblesse, but if you have better substats on this set, that's the best. It gives damage bonus on burst and energy recharge. Also, you can give him 2 emblem and 2 noblesse. So you have these options and you choose between them. So that was everything for today. I hope it helped you and knew how to build your Xingqiu as DPS or sub DPS. And I hope you enjoyed everything. Stay tuned for more showcases in the future and see you in the next video. In today's video, dude, what the hell? I'll be showcasing him as DPS and... Dude, shut up. No, come on. What? No! Come on, dude.